What up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if y'all know, Drake dropped. Yep. Standing ovation. Fabulous album. Greatest. All right, so boom, we're not gonna make this a video about Drake. We're gonna talk straight about school. I'm sorry, the glasses is because I feel Drake at heart, bro. But nah, let me talk to you for real, for real. So the semester is over, finals is over. Here's some truths and here's some lessons that I learned throughout the semester in regards to building a business, working corporate, and also going to school full time. Here's some key things that I've learned in regards to those things, right? With a month and a half going into the whole semester, what I realized is that like I'm great with structure, but I didn't leave a lot of breathing room for things to go wrong, right? I gave a very tight schedule to myself that if one thing goes wrong, the whole plan of structures goes to shit. And those are some of the things that I didn't necessarily account for that I started paying for going into month two of me being in school and also working and traveling and all that. And at some point throughout that whole process, it built a level of frustration in me just saying, why? Like, why am I doing all this? Like, I started understanding the value in being content with what you have and just making it work and just living a good life with what you have. I started really understanding that, okay, maybe being content and being complacent are not the same thing. I still think it is, but that feeling that one gives you over the other, there's value to that. And in that process, I started going back and peeling back the layers and realizing that, like, as much as I think that I have great time management or a good structure for me to keep going, I didn't leave enough room for social value as far as like just being able to socialize with your friends, being able to build memories, being able to build with people. I didn't have enough of that in there where everything started getting overwhelming. I didn't understand the value of just decompressing with just having fun, going out. That gives value to you too. So a lot of the things that I've learned throughout the semester is just a couple of things. One, I'm not Superman. I like to think that I am, but I'm not. Even Superman knows his limits. And because you know your limits does not mean you stop there. Being able to readjust and maneuver with your limits, right? Sometimes people think that sometimes I thought that it was a negative thing, but being able to recognize my limits and be able to adjust and redirect in a desired manner that still gives me my results is key there. And I think that with me, what I did with school was I dropped two classes. I'm not gonna lie. I dropped two classes. Instead of me being full time, I dropped back down to part time. But I was okay with that because I didn't want my GPA to suffer. With work, I was able to still maintain that because I needed to pay bills. And with the business thing, I didn't want to rush through everything and then still have to pay for it in the back end because I'm burning through capital. So what I did was just make sure that I recognized